So Black Panther, Wakanda Forever came out this weekend, and we saw it. We got takes, we have ideas, we have opinions. Um,
I got three words: blue, wet, Mexican.
Blue wet Mexicans were in full effect.
I've been
What the
telling
fuck?
y'all they was Mexicans
You did.
for the past 5 weeks.
All I
You
said
But
was let them say it first. That's all I never disagreed. I just said they was
hey,
wet,
hey,
so I'm
look.
gonna let them say it first.
As
That's all
long
I
as you
ever said.
right, you can say what you want to say. You can't be wrong when you're right.
No,
It's a
nigga.
gamble you take. No, it's a gamble because if the motherfuckers was not Mexicans, I would have been out there with that big matzo ball on my face. But
No. More
but
what the more
but
apt analogy is one nigga running in the wrong direction is crazy. With the whole world chasing behind him is a marathon, nigga. You just so happen to lead up a marathon, motherfucker. They introduced wet Mexicans, and I'm waiting for the dry ones to pitch a fish. That's all I'm waiting on. You jumped in front of a fucking marathon, and I'm waiting for it to begin.
hey
These
hey
dry Mexicans
hey
better fucking pitch a
hey,
bit.
you want to keep this on the movie. You want to get to the race relations portion of the proceedings first.
That is
'Cause-
the race relations
okay,
portion.
so we there then. All right, cool. Mexicans ain't gonna finna fall for this dumbass shit. They just not. They not finna do none of this dumbass shit that we did. They not finna fall in love with Namor. They gonna watch this shit. They not gonna give a fuck about it. They gonna move the fuck on. You're not finna see Mexicans in droves doing this shit.
Doing a Hadouken.
You're not finna see Mexicans in droves doing a Hadouken like we was sitting here doing the coffin or
You
whatever the
gonna
fuck this is. But it's the repass, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it is. The Wakanda Forever, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it was some dumbass shit that we all just sat here and did and took ownership of because we got nothing else to fucking cling to. So we cling to the most bullshit of whatever. It's like when a bitch get beat all the fucking time and then the motherfucker buy her a necklace from Sears and Roebuck
Pierce a pagoda, nigga.
and hey look, Pearson Pagoda, rock it out. And she cherishes that shit. We cherish and make and rock. We sport these Wakanda Forever cross fist earrings, and ain't nobody else in their right mind will put these motherfucking commemorative 7-Eleven cups on their fucking body. But we love it.
we
We
do
fucking love it.
because it is the symbol of black excellence. It is one of the very few times where black people have been shown as the leaders in the forefront of a whole bunch of white people.
Hey, look. See, this is the fucked up part about it. We so robbed of our history and our culture that we actually think that this is one of the few times. We think that it's just a few times of black excellence in history.
No, on
It's a
movies, motherfucker.
plethora of Negro shit out here popping cinematically also.
Hey, the
Like what
biggest
else?
racist thing about this goddamn movie is they was so shocked. Mexicans? How the fuck did the Mexicans get in here? But 10 minutes ago, they had just took a band of white motherfuckers before Congress that was just chilling in that was doing the do I diddy in their motherfucking science room. You ain't saying oh, we know how the white motherfuckers got in here. White motherfuckers are smart. But the Mexicans? How the fuck did the Mexicans get past the Wakandan armor?
All right. In their defense, the white people got into one of the outreach locations.
Facilities.
Yeah,
It
that the
wasn't a
college
it
set up.
wasn't a vibranium protected entity. Like, it
It
wasn't
was
a
a fucking
vibranium bubble over that
Wakandan
motherfucker.
fortified facility.
Yeah, they fortified it with like guards and shit, and they could have stopped it from getting in. But nah, come all the way in the house. The door's already open. Come all the way in.
Could have
Gotcha.
did could have did that shit with them niggas outside.
You could have, but you only get dinged if you fuck up. If you do that shit perfectly inside, Hey, look. I'm only mad at the bounce pass when the chest pass are due if you fuck up the bounce pass. If you hit the bounce pass, hey, look, by all means, it's a highlight on Sports Center, but don't fuck it up.
Bobby Knight is still benching you. Bobby Knight is still benching you.
Mhm.
Hey, look,
Sit
hey,
your
look,
ass down.
hey, look, hey, look, hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. That's why
Sit
Bobby Knight.
down, you flashy
That's why.
Negro.
That's why Bobby Knight never made it to the pros.
Sit your ass down.
No, 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 no vision,
Mr.
no vision,
Fancy. Sit your ass
vision.
down, Mr. Fancy.
Never made it to the pros because he got no vision. You lack sight, Bobby Knight, and you know it's real because it rhymes.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, but nah. You were saying
I thought the movie overall, I thought the movie was as good as it could have been. I feel like
that is
they
not a compliment, by the way.
no, it was good. It was good.
Imagine telling your girl, baby, I think you look as good as you can look.
I mean,
How does that work? How does that roll off for you?
if she ain't got no nose and half an eye, then yeah, I mean you fine, you did what you did.
Fam, you good for what you working with. I mean,
Yeah,
what?
you made the most out of that
That
situation.
ain't a compliment. That
You
ain't a
made
compliment. You
you
did a
made
good job. Hey, look, I mean, the chicken ain't bad for you not having no seasoning in this house. I mean,
right.
it's not good. I mean, you never gonna do it that way again. Like, no, bitch, go to the Walmart, get some motherfucking Lowry's. And for the next time, we not gonna do this shit twice.
And I mean, yeah, it is. It's like, especially when a motherfucker know they coming in with a bad situation. Like, you wasn't gonna be able to make a great movie. You can't make a great movie called Black Panther without Black Panther.
You
So,
can, you can. They made great Black Panther comics without the Black Panther, so you can. It's possible.
but did they?
Oh no, they didn't. No, it's doable. They didn't do it.
I'm talking about the great comic.
Hey, look, I never read none of these motherfuckers. I'm just going by what people tell me about shit in message boards, so they don't tell me, right? But people like the Shuri Black Panther comics.
I know them motherfuckers didn't like Mex manga.
All right, now if we gonna get into it, I agree with Namor. Namor was right.
You agree with Max manga? You agree with Kill manga? You agree with the exact same fucking first story from the
Yeah,
first fucking movie
literally,
that
it
they
was the same
remixed and
movie.
made it Mexican?
Yeah,
So when the Mexican tell you about some shit, now all of a sudden, oh, I get it. But when his brother said the same shit,
no, I already said Killmonger was right too. Like this whole T'Challa family is horrible decision makers. Like let's be honest. Let's be honest. They were both wrong.
Wait a goddamn minute.
Shuri was wrong. T'Challa was wrong. T'Challa should have listened. Killmonger was like,
Wait
you
a
know what?
goddamn minute. Are they trying to say that these are the
Mm.
ancestors that jumped from the fucking ship?
hey, look,
Wet Mexicans is Killmonger's ancestors?
hey, look, they not trying to,
Oh,
they not trying to say that because these people were never Mexicans. But these motherfuckers did uh initiate a slave revolt though.
they didn't
They weren't
initiate a
slaves.
slave revolt. They just ran away.
They weren't even fucking slaves.
No, I didn't say they were slaves. They initiated a slave revolt. He came, saw what was happening to the people on his land where his mama was from, and he was like, "Nah, fuck this," and they fucked up everybody. And I thought they were insinuating the slave revolt without trying to assign
Mm,
that it was them. But yeah, slave revolt.
okay.
Wet Mexicans.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
yeah,
I was feeling the same way you are, and I still feel that way. Like I need a full consensus. Like every single Hispanic motherfucker, not like every single Mexican person I know has to be on board with this.
They had no reason to make these motherfuckers Mexican. Atlantis, been Atlantis, is Atlantis. If you're gonna make these motherfuckers blue, why make them Mexican? Like what what was the purpose of grounding?
they was only blue out the water. In the
Uh,
water, they was definitely not blue.
and that was another thing. these motherfuckers wasn't even that good swimmers. Like, why would you use realistic swimming for this underwater fantasy land?
Hey, for some people that's supposed to be physically stronger and prowess, I don't know the swim speed of a whale, but I'm gonna just I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say it's not as fast as like an, an average submarine.
It just was.
Like
It just
these regular, these not like these not like the Wakandan rhinos version of like aquatic sea life, is it?
Mm.
these
Mm.
were just
I
regular
mean,
Regular ass Free Willy Wave.
I
Whale.
mean,
regular whales.
because the Wakandan rhinos kind of just operated like regular rhinos with with vibranium armor on them. I mean, rhinos are strong. If a rhino runs into you, it'll probably kill you as a regular human being because they are that. Now,
That was just rude as hell.
somebody tell tell me how fast this whale is swimming.
Hey, maybe it's about conserving energy.
Man, Joe. Okay, conserve all the energy you want and get there tomorrow.
Look,
I mean, because theoretically, a person can outrun a horse,
What
but
person
it's
can
easy.
outrun a whore? Who the fuck is you talking to? Like, what genetic mutants you know?
hey, you
You can
can't
outrun a
outrun
horse.
Yeah, in a playpen.
it. Hey, horse be able to run faster, but you can run for longer.
However, cowboys chose to ride fucking horses across the desert.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. You tell me when you catch a horse.
It's a fucking known fact, nigga. We are
You catch,
persistent.
huh?
We are persistent hunters.
Hey, look, nah, we're not, and we're not, and don't judge us by those four Kenyans that can do that shit.
Our ancestors, nigga, it's in your blood. It's in your.
Yeah, our ancestors might could do it, but we running 4.5 blocks tops before we chalk that horse up to. Hey, look, how?
We.
When
I'm
this thing
saying
starts
we
to
as a
break,
people,
Woo!
we as a
I,
people.
I'm running to the end of the fucking driveway, nigga.
Hey,
Woo!
come back.
hey,
Oh,
that
oh,
motherfucker's gone.
whoa, oh.
Matter of fact, hey, matter of fact, this nigga ran off yesterday, and I had to, hey nigga, all right, and I bluff him back. I just walked off, and he's like, "Damn, that nigga do feed me, and it is cold out here," and he just came back. I mean, he was just gone. He was just running his little heart out up the block. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm not gonna keep calling you. You don't feed me. I feed you.
Feed you.
You are decreasing my bills right now, nigga. Happy trail to
Bye
you
bye.
You
Now,
just saw
now,
a bill running away.
hey,
again.
now you talking about desire and not ability. That's all I'm saying. You talking about desire. Ability wise, hey fam, miss me with all that extra human way shit. Ain't nobody catching no horses
Whoo!
on foot.
Oh, that one gone. Hey,
Ooh,
baby,
he out of here.
you want a replacement horse for you? I just lost your horse.
Hey, hey, Barbara, call the insurance company. See if we got horse runaway insurance.
He ain't catching the horse.
We ain't catching no horse. It's gone. I
Man,
don't even know
God.
what the fuck we was talking about before we got here, but
Somebody
we're
go
here.
get my horse so I can go catch my other horse.
That part. You gonna need that shit. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how we got here. I don't know where the fuck we were at.
Wet Mexicans name more horses.
The whales.
Oh yeah, the whales. Like, yeah, nah, fam. The whales is not like the way you want to go around the ocean. Like, I don't know what the cheetah of the ocean is. I just know it's not the whale, though.
Man, look, these motherfuckers was swimming. I don't like normal moving moist Mexicans. That's what I found that this is what this movie showed me about myself. Like underwater moist Mexicans need to be moving at some irate speed. They can't just be doing normal. I'm in a pool and I'm a mermaid fluttering like in place. It was just too much normal what I would consider normal movement underwater for these extreme Mexicans to be doing.
Hey, look, I'm not even gonna touch the fact you're trying to insinuate that Mexicans can't, you know, take it easy every now and again.
No, all I'm saying, I'm not saying that they need to do anything extreme with. I'm just saying that these were supposed to be the blacks of the underwater Mexicans.
Yep, and
So I needed
all you
them,
saying is faster,
yes, they needed to jump higher,
faster.
swim faster. Yes, yes. This was these were fictional fantasy Mexicans. I need to see them move with some fictional fantasyness. They was moving like regular
I
Mexicans.
thought they
As a
did.
matter of fact, they wasn't even
These
moving
mother.
like regular
Hey,
Mexicans. They was
look.
moving like
Hey,
white people.
look. Hey, look, fam. Can you Tony Hawk off of a whale onto a fucking freeway overpass?
I'm not even talking
Can
about
you
that
do that?
scene.
Can you do
I'm
that?
not talking
Cause
about that scene.
that shit look like a 10 out of 10 on Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
I'm not
Like,
even talking about that scene. I'm talking about the scene where Namor was showing Shuri the wet Mexicans, and they were just in there doing wet Mexican shit. I'm talking about then when they was just fluttering around, just being under the sea. The
yeah,
little,
well,
yeah,
because we just Mexicans, but underwater.
exactly.
But
I needed
hey, look, they're not atypical. They
man.
just they just like you and me. Both of us gotta go to work. You don't go to work that fast.
Look, fam, Tinkerbell was tiny.
Everybody take their time getting to the job.
Tinkerbell was tiny, but when the camera panned out, that bitch was taking off. It was fiction. It was fantasy, nigga. I don't need to see no regular Mexicans underwater.
You saw one day, and it might have been like a parade day. It was a little heavy traffic.
No. This Disney was too Disney plus.
Oh, it was definitely.
Yeah. Hell no. They gave Angela Bassett a Jufro. They let
They,
Wakabi make a fucking the Queen joke at the end.
I
Like
ain't hit a fucking Queen joke, but
M'Baku.
you jumping around though.
I'm
Uh,
I'm I'm being
Angela Bat,
disgruntled.
no,
Just
be
being disgruntled.
disgruntled. But hey, look, slow walking. We doing the show. Angela Bassett drew for the fuck.
Yeah.
Did they digitally impose that in after all of the angst of the day?
No, they literally said, bitch, this is the only hairdo that could possibly be up under these hats. And I just
Ooh.
disagree. I think the queen would fucking stuff raggedy hair up under there, and every time she took the hat off, it wouldn't be a fucking screwdriver Jufro. She would have a team of motherfuckers that would, even in a crisis, make her queen presentable, or she would keep them big ass fucking Whoopi Goldberg from Star Trek hats on.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Gaia.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Every black woman I've ever known in life, when they're about to get real busy and doing some shit, they're gonna put their hair in a style that enables them to not have to have that Jufro and be busy and look presentable,
Well, they're
even
gonna have a bob
under
wig.
even under their Whoopi Goldberg Star Trek Next Generation hat.
Yeah. Or a bob wig. You trying to tell me the Queen Ramonda of Wakanda, the richest nation on planet Earth, don't got a $37 bob wig like a bitch off fuck
A
at work
bob
at Walmart?
whip, a bob whip, fam. If you don't get some of these vibranium fingers over here to twist this shit up, this is some plait braids,
Mm.
motherfucker. If I don't get some micros, if Queen Ramonda can't get micro braids by 3 o'clock before this UN meeting that she got to go do,
Man,
I don't know what
Mm.
to say about the world
fam.
Mm.
of Wakanda.
As
None of
fast
you bitches, you trifling bitches, could braid her up right quick.
as fast as motherfucker the black woman's hair grow. And the Dora Milaje was able to keep them scoop ball heads all day. Somebody, it was a hairdresser somewhere. She
Mm-hmm.
definitely didn't have to fucking have that motherfucking Jufro.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody out there shaving a black bitch screwball head all day. All day. Somebody out
Oh,
there with a hot razor and some shaving cream, screwball head all day. In the middle. Oh, bitch. Pat. Smack him. Pat.
Smack him on the top of the head. Keep going.
Even the light moving. It goes just like this. Yeah. And you trying to tell me what? One bitch out there with no bobby pins that could have motherfucker laid her shit in a rap?
that's a problem.
Definitely. We should have seen more full grade raps. And and I don't even want to get how they trying to make Queen Ramonda look like T'Challa's fucking wife instead of this fucking mother.
Mm.
What I didn't,
Oh,
I didn't,
y'all
I didn't,
wasn't peeping
I
that.
didn't, I didn't, I didn't peep that. I didn't get
If
that.
they trying to make her look like Storm more and more.
No, I still didn't get that.
Oh yeah.
Nah, nah. That
What
was
color was her hair in the last movie, nigga?
gray.
Where?
Her hair was gray in the last movie.
Where?
She wasn't gray.
She had on a hat in every motherfucking scene, nigga.
You saw her. She had braids. And when they went in the forest, fam, braids. It was gray braids in the forest when she got the heart shaped bird. Went to Wakabi them.
Well, she did what copy in there?
When she went to Wakabi them with the
Umbaku?
heart, yeah.
We gonna
She
have
was
to
trying.
Google it. Making
Google
that
it.
lady. Well, then that mean they started off last year making that nigga look like his goddamn wife.
They just
And then gave
that
the
was
nigga
that
back.
was in the first it was in the first movie, fam.
That's what I just said. Then they
And
started in the first movie making the bitch look like the nigga
no, you
wife.
said last year, but nah. Uh, but no, they. I just knew it. I don't know. I just yeah, she had the braids. Also, Shuri had the braids too.
We
But
ain't talking about shit.
they could have did her hair up under that hat. But that pales in comparison to the injustice that they bestowed upon Miss Bassett, Angela, if you in the know. Um, I thought she did a phenomenal job in the movie with her performance. Um, what say you, gentlemen? Performance wise, her performance in the movie.
But she's always Angela Bassett. She can do no wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now,
Have we ever seen a bad Angela Bassett performance?
uh, well, I don't watch Rescue 911 or whatever the fuck he's on now. I don't watch that shit. So I don't know, but I imagine that shit is filled with a bunch of bad Angela Bassett performances. But I think that's for a check. I mean, sometimes you just that's what it is. Do no damage, but hey,
You gotta pay these bills.
I pay these bills. You want me to do what? Oh, it's just a bullshit ass TV show on Fox. All right, cool, whatever. Fuck it. How much we getting paid? Yeah, but but beyond the disservice they did to her hairstyle, uh, and we've already spoiler alert this shit to you all. So if you still here, you in the know. They killed her.
Yeah.
They killed her. They killed Angela.
I mean,
Why
I
they
ain't got at it.
why they kill her?
They needed something to push Shuri over the edge.
Did they?
Yeah.
A brother died. People
They
being threatened.
I mean,
Her mama had to die. They didn't
and
need to kill her for that.
if they didn't, then the Killmonger scene would not have fit.
The kill the fungus seed was unnecessary as fuck.
It was.
And I tell you how that's how Candace said yesterday this movie was a tribute to T'Challa. She wasn't alone in that. She echoed sentiments stated by a lot of other motherfuckers. This movie's a tribute where? How? They shitted on him every chance they got. Every fucking chance they got, they shitted on him.
All right, why do you think they shitted on him? I mean, Killmonger, understandably, but who else?
You know that we're just assigning these thoughts and sentiments to Killmonger, but they're her thoughts. He's a projection of her. So what he was saying was her words. That's
No,
what she thought about
that
her brother.
that's not how the astral plane works.
Fam, they tell you what you post. They tell you what you want to hear, fam.
Nah.
That's what she told you when she went there. That's what he told her. I'm here because you want me here.
Yeah, I'm here because you want me here, but these thoughts ain't your thoughts.
Yes, those thoughts are your thoughts, fam. You want who you want there, and they just the projection of you. They're your projection. They're saying the things you want them to say to you.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, fam. That's what's
Because
happening.
when T'Challa went back to the ancestral plane in the first one, they didn't tell him what he
Sexual.
wanted to
Wait,
hear.
wait. What the fuck are y'all? Wait. I was.
Ancestral.
Oh. Oh, Black Panther.
Yeah, yeah. When T'Challa went back in the
Sexual
first one,
play.
they weren't telling him the shit that he
Shit.
wanted to hear. He went back and cussed everybody out.
Yeah. Tell me why you did the thing that you did. I did it because it's the best thing to do for the country. This is Wakanda, my son. The life of a leader is difficult. The decisions you make.
This
Oh,
nigga
I
turned
gotta
to
make hard.
Elijah Muhammad.
I gotta make hard.
This nigga turned to chalking to Elijah Muhammad.
Hey, look, I do that. All my accents end up Indian.
I'm about to say it's kind of that are bluish.
Yeah, I know. All my accents end up Indian. Uh, yeah, but nah. Actually, in all accents, I have a hint of Indian tongue in them. Pause,
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
pause. But they all do. Listen to it. Listen to it. India is a badass motherfucking country. If you sleep, don't be sleep. The motherfuckers is around. Why you think your food tastes the way it tastes?
This motherfucking movie was just sick.
Season salt ain't nothing but watered down. I don't know an Indian seasoning, but
Masala.
yeah, it ain't nothing but a watered down salt. I don't know what the fuck you just said, but
Masala, motherfucker.
masala.
Mississippi masala with Denzel Washington and the little Indian chick.
Seasoning salt ain't nothing but watered down masala. It's just stepped on masala.
Now, see, how dare you think that the everybody knows that spices came from Africa. Africa's been to Asia. That's why the Asians learned how to grow spices because of the African visitors. It all starts in Wakanda.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. You can say the word was Pangea. All I'm saying is the kitchen was India, and that motherfucker broke off. And the reason you can eat any food is because they broke down the spices from there, and that's why. But go eat some Indian food. That's what food bowls taste like. You can't eat that shit for real. It will burn your mouth out
Why? Ain't
because
why
they
the
got the because they got the because they got the spot because they got concentrated seasoning salt over there, and that shit will kill you.
They got unstepped on
motherfuckers didn't
seasoning
have
salt.
refrigeration.
What?
Because the motherfuckers didn't have refrigeration and they were trying to hide that motherfucking mildew taste the fish had, nigga. That's what the fuck was going on.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey,
Talk to
look.
them. Ain't no ice in India, nigga.
Hey,
Ain't
look.
no ice in Africa neither, nigga. That's why they was eating dirt cookies because they couldn't figure out how to keep that antelope fucking fresh.
Hey, look. If your kitchen break off from your country, your food gonna suffer, right? Motherfucker in charge of seasoning salt just so happened to get a residency somewhere else across an ocean, and they made that motherfucker in Indian Ocean right here. Boom.
Turn your shit from a 5 star to a 4 star, move them to the Middle East. Boom, now they in Asia. Bow.
That part.
Mm,
That part. But
mm.
hey, I thought we was talking about Angela Bassett. I don't know how we got to Indian
And her
food.
Jufro, and how there was plenty of Wakanda. Plenty of motherfucking hairdressers out there.
Plenty of motherfuckers that could have did her shit. They didn't do it.
Anybody that had a
We talking about the
story.
death. We talking about the killing of her. It was unnecessary as fuck.
I thought it did good to show that Namor meant what he said and he said what he meant. And also it did good to push Shuri to the point where she ready to go kill a motherfucker.
She was already there. That shit was about Okoye and no resolution for her. That's what that shit was
If the
about.
person that fired me is dead, am I still fired? Can I get my job back?
That's what that was about. Bringing that her, the Dora Milaje to have their whole little own shit.
Yeah, I mean, they could have just excommunicated her from the Dora Milaje and had these Midnight Angels just be the separate entity from the Dora Milaje that they are. They could have just had her run it without killing Queen Ramona. And Ramona could have saved the face. You're not gonna be the head of Dora Milaje no more. That's our A team. But hey, look, this covert ops team we got of mechanically enhanced bitches. You mind heading that up for me? It's just like you still the man, but well, still the woman, but you just like don't get none of the credit or admiration for it
I
no
agree
more.
it was pointless, but again, I think that death was all for Okoye. Wasn't for everybody else had their own little separate issues. She was the only motherfucker loyal to the motherfucking throne. So they had to sever her from the throne and then kill off her being reintroduced to leave her at a loss. What I didn't like was what they did to Wakabi. You could have left that man out of that movie. Period.
Speak on it.
They fucking made that nigga a bitch just because he wanted to do Nope. Like y'all could have literally left him out of the fucking movie because he ain't in the movie. So why fucking denigrate the character because of something the actor did?
Now, now, Wakabi, president of the Border Tribe.
Wakabi is the reason Namor and them got in. Wakabi is in control of that. He's in control of all of Wakanda's borders.
Hey, fam, the river people was in charge of that shit.
Who is the river people, nigga?
Them green motherfuckers in the movie.
No.
Yeah, what the fuck you talking about?
The blue motherfuckers he walked into there, you bitches ain't do nothing. And Winston just cussed him out. That's Wakabi's tribe. They in
No,
control.
that wasn't Wakabi's tribe. That was the river tribe, fam.
That's
It was the river tribe.
the river
They were
tribe
green.
with the plate in his lip.
Hey, look, those the same motherfuckers. That's what what's her name? Nokia.
Nakia, yeah.
That's where she come from.
I ain't say nothing. Wakabi
All
and
of
them,
them don't have a plate in their lip. Them motherfuckers was with them with the plate lip motherfucker. Yes, it was those members of the river tribe, the green motherfuckers.
well, they
They
wasn't
were
green
there.
on my screen then.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, it was green on mine. Mr. Professional, was it green? Is he still here? Was he
Yeah,
still?
I'm here.
Was it? Well, you can help this shit out. You hear us, motherfucker?
Yeah, I don't know which tribe is the goddamn water tribe.
You don't know the green? You ain't see the green
The
tribe?
green ones.
I seen the green ones. I don't know what the fuck they in charge of.
The water.
Damn.
I don't know if they in charge of all the borders or just the border by the water.
Just the
No,
water.
just the water.
They're not in charge of shit. They just the water tribe.
They
Wakabi was
supposed to
in
be
charge of all
monitoring the
the
water.
borders.
The borders is the shit on top of the land, fam. If it's
No,
wet, it's them motherfuckers.
nigga. No.
I'm just saying, if it's wet, it's them.
Wakabi's tribe, the blue motherfuckers, was in charge of all of the borders.
Yeah, borders are land things. Ain't no sea borders, fam.
What?
That's
What
the
do you think a
Navy. That's
border
the
is?
Navy. That's the Navy. That's the Navy. It ain't the Marines.
They didn't
We do
have a navy,
marine. We
hence
do
why
marine. We
Umaku
do
was out there.
marine shit, and I know full well what marine means.
Then
When you
why
want to get
wasn't the
aquatic.
green niggas leading the boat charge, motherfucker? Why was Mbaku
That's
leading
why
the
the
boat
movie
charge?
sucks so bad, because why wasn't the green motherfuckers leading the boat charge?
Because you
Why
were
weren't the people?
misinformed.
No, that's how shitty of a movie it was. The people in
No.
charge of the water had no bearings on the water tacticality of the whole situation.
So you being misinformed makes the movie
I'm not
bad.
misinformed, fam. You just not. You just didn't catch it, but it is. You can look it up right
No,
now.
you're misinformed. They're not the water in charge of no water, nothing. They're just a water tribe. Wakabi and them ain't in charge of no caves. They just a fucking cave tribe.
Mm, I can see that.
Why are you entertaining that shit? You know better.
I can see that, but again, I don't know the job duties of each particular tribe.
Motherfuckers ain't had no goddamn job duties but Wakabi and them. And the Dora Milaje.
Damn.
And the reason why the Dora Milaje were out there because the motherfuckers can fight. I'm not finna send these water tribes when I know I need the best fighters because Namor beat okay ass on that bridge. He
Well,
beat the
Namor
shit
isn't
out that
strong
girl.
as the Hulk.
Namor wasn't. He
No,
wasn't meant to fight none of the motherfuckers not named the Black Panther. Who the?
Namora. Namora.
Oh, Namora.
Namora number 2.
Oh, man. She just got through fighting the other motherfucker.
That wasn't no fight. That was just running away.
What you mean running away?
That
She
wasn't no
fought the dude on
competition.
the bridge, fam. What you talking about?
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. She did fight the 4 motherfuckers on the bridge. All right. And then he
So
was like, nah, I got this.
what about this raw goddamn vibranium? I thought raw vibranium was bullshit. Thought it had to be worked to become worth something.
I don't know. I don't know that to be true. I don't know where you got that one from.
From the comics?
I mean, I don't read comic books.
I think it can be worked into anything, but just being around that shit would be enough to, I guess, give you superpowers if you
No,
around.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about all Namor and them weapons were fucking matching worked vibranium. They were matching up with worked vibranium. Like I thought vibranium in its raw form wasn't shit. It had to be worked. And once it's worked, it can't be unworked. It can't never be molded again or broken again. It's indestructible once it's worked.
Mm.
But whatever.
Unaware of that name.
I think it could be reworked. Because they made shit out of shit, so it could be reworked.
I mean,
It's a way to rework
once
it.
it heats till its melting point, I guess. But once it's supposed, it has to be. I thought it had to be worked into something. Like Cap Shield is made out of steel,
I
and
thought it was made out of antimanium and vibranium.
it's made out of steel and vibranium. It's a steel vibranium alloy. Adamantium is a steel titanium vibranium alloy. Carbonadium is a vibranium something else alloy.
Hey, look! You got the fake element periodic chart memorized. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Back to this movie.
Yes. So Wakabi, they had no reason to make that nigga a bitch. Just because he don't want to be in the movie.
He couldn't have been in the movie. He couldn't have been in the movie. I don't see how he. I don't see how he could have been in it. What would he have done in the movie, in the film?
Busted the door, said they got past us.
Past us, nigga. You ain't in charge of shit. You treason. You fired, fam.
Yeah, you did mad treason.
None of the motherfuckers that committed treason, fucking, they technically didn't commit treason, and none of the motherfuckers got charged with treason. Okoye being the fucking number one.
Fam. When that motherfucker showed up and said, "I did not yield," and as you can see, I am not dead. It was over.
Yeah.
It was over with, fam. You got to kill this motherfucker. So you got to get back to the motherfucking Black Panther. You got to do that shit again.
I really don't. I'm gonna take this to Black Panther court. This nigga was dead. Y'all gave him the purple herb, brought him back to life.
Hey look,
No,
motherfucker
he was in a coma.
wasn't dead.
He was in a coma.
He would have died without the Purple Heart.
Did not die. Your objective was to kill him, not to put him into a state where he would eventually die. You're supposed to make him dead, not make him dying.
I'm almost
not make him dead adjacent.
I'm not finna have this argument with you two motherfuckers.
Fam, he was going. He was. Hey, look. He could have. He could have. Let me just. I got it.
Because I actually agree. He did use a performance enhancing drug. I give you that.
They have to take the purple herb off of him to even have the fight.
Right. That motherfucker said,
back to him,
no. Killmonger said, nah, all that challenge shit is over with. Did he not say that?
Yeah.
He said that. Hey, look, you not honoring the rules of the shit. That's how it's supposed to go down, fam. We both get stripped of that shit again, and we square it up again. You got to kill me, and I'll tell you why. Because when that motherfucker fought M'Baku, it was, nigga, stop. Because I am going to kill you. I have no choice. Either yield or you die. There is no knock the motherfucker unconscious option. I can't thump you on the head. He didn't kill him though.
Hey, chill. Hey, he did not kill him. He
definitely killed that nigga without a fictional, life-saving, fucking supernatural plan.
Nigga, he did not kill him. I will give you that. However, you can't take a break in the middle of the fight and get your health back and then say, all right, now let's continue to work. No, we got to start where we left off. You in a coma, and then we continue this fight.
Hey, look, who took a break? You decided to throw a motherfucker over the waterfall. That was not the way you do this shit. Hey, look, I can come back when the fuck ever because you didn't kill me. You threw me off a waterfall. Hey, look, maybe the motherfucker recovers later. Who the fuck knows how long he gonna be in a coma? And have to Steven Seagal learn how to walk again, mark for death his ass back through this motherfucking thing, and go through a training montage, and then come back with his ass. Who the fuck knows? I don't. You don't. Nobody does. All we know is dead is dead, and not dead is not dead. He didn't kill that motherfucker, and T'Chaka could have threw M'Baku over the waterfall at any time. He didn't. Held his ass there because I got to either kill you or make you say uncle.
Hold on. Wait. Let me get this out.
Hold on.
Let me say this one because this was gonna let me know if I'm gonna even participate in this, because this nigga's cherry picking. He said out his own mouth, Killmonger said that challenge shit is dead. The king's spoken.
He's not the king.
He was.
No, he wasn't. That wasn't a true coronation. You actually weren't. Oops, my bad. I counted that basket. I looked at it, reviewed, didn't count. No, y'all didn't win. Put 2 seconds back on the clock, run it back.
Nope.
They do that shit all the time, fam. They will replay an inning of baseball a month later. They will. Don't tell me they won't. Don't tell me they won't.
Nigga, can I actually say words before you? Yeah, you
can.
All right. So, T'Challa cheated first.
Wait, how?
Because T'Challa took the herb before he tried to continue the fight.
Hey, look, there is no rule that say if the motherfucker throw you off the bridge, you can't recover. Come back whenever. He got to kill you or make you say uncle. You can't think you killed the motherfucker, and when he come back, then he whoop your ass, and then you like, well, you weren't supposed to come back later. No, motherfucker.
You didn't just come back, motherfucker. You're not gonna dance around it. You're not gonna dance around it.
Damn, he came back. It could have been a year from now. It could have been 2 weeks from now. It don't fucking matter.
It
don't fucking matter. We have to do the ritual again. We both get stripped.
Listen, nigga, there is literally a rule that says you can't use herb. Black period. There is a rule. You can't continue to fight after you've broken that rule.
But see, this is where he's going to go back into the conflation that, now we got to take the herb out. So now he's going to want his pretend shit, but he don't want to give you your pretend shit.
What pretend shit? The fight
that you're going to say because he came back with the herb, now he going to have to strip the herb again, some shit that didn't happen in the movie. But
What you talking
when we
about?
try to bring up some shit that didn't happen in the movie that's logical, you just gloss over
What are you
that.
talking about? I'm not bringing up shit that
Never
didn't happen in
mind.
the movie. I'm saying that the fight was supposed. That's why Okoye is instantly turned over and said, "Hey, look, nah, my king is alive still, because you haven't won." And that's why he came back and said it literally. The fight is not over because I have not yielded, and as you can see, I am not dead.
Because
That's
they
it. Y'all
cheated in
arguing
the
some shit y'all didn't want to
downstairs.
argue.
We ain't arguing shit. They cheated downstairs. There is no purple herb allowed in this conference.
Fight ain't over with. You can't take the purple herb either. And the fight ain't over with because you did not kill me. Do what you're supposed to do.
I'm done.
It's not a
Like I
touchdown
said,
just because you got down there and you was by yourself. It ain't a touchdown, so you cross that line. You can't get down here, do all the celebration, and spike the ball. You got to cross the line, fam. You got to make it a touchdown.
I'm
You have
not
to
doing
touch.
John Connor.
You can't run around all three bases and skip home plate and go to the dugout. If you don't
That
literally
ain't what
touch
happened.
this plate, that is what happened.
I threw
You
John
didn't
Connor
kill him.
off this
He
cliff,
didn't
and
kill
the
him.
Terminator came back over. Talk about you didn't kill me. I didn't fight you, nigga.
No. Same motherfucker came back.
No, didn't.
Facts. You can't use the herb in the middle of the fight and then be like, all right, we can't use
They
it no more.
both used the herb in the middle of the fight. They both did.
No.
Killmonger didn't use the herb.
Yeah, but he wasn't fighting no more.
Rightfully,
No, he didn't use. He wasn't done with his fight. You got to kill the motherfucker to use the herb. You didn't win.
What did M'Baku say to them motherfuckers? If you move him, he will what? You lucky we were standing down here. He was what?
Hey, look, fam.
He would be dead in seconds.
Hey, look, fam. Near death ain't death. I don't know what that motherfucker would have did. People that said motherfucker was gonna die in 6 months that ain't died in 6 years. So what the fuck you finna tell me M'Baku with his medical degree was like, yeah, he got 30 minutes of breathing left.
No, he wasn't coming back without that purple herb.
I don't know what the fuck he was gonna do next Tuesday. But I didn't see the bitch wiggle her toes out the coma.
You ain't the motherfucker I fought. I fought T'Challa, the Black Panther, hot back up here. Case over.
No, not case over, motherfucker. We finna go strip this herb and fight again and continue to fight.
No,
we still in it.
You gonna strip the herb. You gonna beat yourself to the bloody pulp you were.
No, that's not how this works, fam.
That's exactly
that's
how.
That's not how this works. No, again, because you want to conflate the herb with cheating, and it's not. But hey, look,
no, I'm not gonna.
I'm tired of having this circle ass. We're not gonna agree. So I'm cool with not agreeing.
We're not talking about the herb. I'm not even talking about the herb. We're talking about a whole tribe catching you. That wasn't supposed to happen. Fuck the herb.
Mm-hmm.
You were dead.
You were not supposed to have an assist.
I don't know the bylaws of this. You're not gonna make me argue the bylaws of this, but we're almost certain that it's not in the bylaws for you to be nursed back to health by anyone and then come back up the hill and say I wasn't dead. Maybe challenge again at the next go year round or whatever. Cool. If that's your angle, cool, Jacques. But the stupid shit you're saying right now is indefensible because it's just so much there. It's just so much there. Like if that's your angle, yeah, he want to come back at the next fight. Cool. But that ain't what happened. He fucking got his ass whooped. Fair and square, mind you. Like, he didn't get jumped. He didn't get nothing. He got his ass fucked up. Fucked up. By a regular nigga. Fucked up. Mm-hmm. And killed. Beat within an inch of his life. Beat for all intents and purposes. He got sent to the other side. I think he saw... Did he not see some other motherfuckers? So he may have died. Did he have another vision before they purple herbed him?
Nah.
When he was down there with M'Baku, he wasn't in the other realm. No,
I'm not sure about that.
whatever. I guarantee you it ain't in the bylaws that this motherfucker can purple herb and jump back up the hill.
I know. I know you want to guarantee that, but you have nothing other than what he said and what the law said after the fact.
We got them stripping them of the herbs, so we know it ain't allowed in this fight. Period.
Fam,
And
fam,
you're
we
instituting that
also
this is still part of that
we
fight.
also know no, we know that the fight wasn't over with because that's what they said, and everybody was like, "Yep, no, that shit not over with."
No, again,
The
you're
only
instituting
motherfuckers that squared up was the motherfuckers where Kabi was like, "Hey, yo, look, no, we ain't going."
the fight.
Only them. Every other legal entity in the fucking country said, "Nope, got a claim." That's how it works. But you want to hold on to that shit? Go head on, fam. I don't want to
No,
hear the
no, no.
argument. Let's get
First
back to
off,
Black
First off, let's
Panther
let's put it in
Wakanda review.
context. The people who actually know the rules, the most staunch of the motherfuckers, since you want to go there with it, the most staunch of any of them said no. He won.
Who they fight with and against when the fighting happened?
What the fuck do you mean? Husband
What
against
you
wife.
mean? Who I mean? Who did M'Baku's tribe fight with and against in
They
Black
don't
Panther
know the
1?
rules. I'm talking about the motherfuckers Dora Milaje and the motherfucking border tribe. Those are the motherfuckers who sided with that nigga.
Who sided with who?
They sided with the fucking king
Oh my god! I don't even think you
until
watched
a
the fucking movie.
conflation happened, and then
Everybody sided with because they all thought that motherfucker was dead, and then when they saw, oh shit, he not dead. You ain't the king.
no, that
What?
the motherfucker women were swayed by emotion, but the
Fam,
men
fam, the
kept
men,
fighting.
all of M'Baku's tribe. I ain't seen a woman in that motherfucker. They all came in and fought with who?
Obaku never joined either side until the
Fam,
end.
he did. What the fuck are you
Until
talking
the end.
about?
Until the end.
I don't think you know what never means.
No. You see, you always confusing arguments. You trying to say Umbaku flip flop? He didn't.
I never said he flip flop.
We were talking about the flip flop, so no bringing up. No need to bring up
You said he
Umbaku.
flip flop.
I brought up the. No, I didn't. I brought up the conversation. I said the people who know the rules, the most staunch, sided with the king, and then the women. Another point you missed got emotions involved and flipped for T'Challa, but the men sided with the rules. And it took some ne'er-do-wells who don't side with nobody,
Man,
Umbaku,
no.
and some emotional women to fight the rules. You
Man,
don't
no.
even know what was going
Man,
on or
no. I
why
do
people
know
were
what was going
angered
on.
at the first movie. Because the
Who was
nigga
hanging in the first
wasn't
movie? Everybody
wrong.
loved the movie. Yeah, he
Because the
was,
nigga
man.
wasn't wrong.
He was
That was the
wrong,
point.
fam. No, I
No.
think you confused. And you got, hey, look, I don't
Namor
know.
isn't wrong.
Namor is definitely
Thanos.
wrong.
Namor was not wrong.
Namor was wrong.
Namor was not wrong. Namor had his people to protect in their best interest in mind.
Namor didn't have to kill that girl because these motherfuckers was making a device that binds vibranium. First of all, just because they looking for the shit, you you are more powerful than all of them. They can't do shit to you. You got more soldiers than Wakanda got blades of grass. You can beat easily the most technologically advanced society in the world currently. So you mean to tell me that you are supposed to be afraid of all of the least technologically advanced countries in the society in the world?
I'm not
You
afraid
mean
of
to
him.
tell me that there was a entity that they feared, really feared, and that
Hey,
ain't a concoction of this bullshit ass movie that they feared you motherfuckers that they've been whooping the shit out of forever. But
no,
oh, if they get their hands on some vibranium, though, watch
nigga,
out.
nope, nigga. People aren't afraid of roaches. They just don't like them. They don't want them in their house. So Namor wasn't afraid of humans coming to the coming to the ocean and him being just having to kick the shit out of him every day. No, he didn't want the motherfuckers in his house. So the best way to keep them out of his house is to stop the motherfucker that's bringing them to his house. So if I could do that, then I don't have to kill 19 million humans because I wanted these motherfuckers to stay the fuck away. I just got to kill one. And
Or
I hate that
or
that one
or
was the one, but the name of mine, yeah, I just got to get rid of this one motherfucker.
and you think that's right? That's what's up. That's
Yes,
cool.
I mean, you would sacrifice 1,000 people to save one person.
No, you don't, but that's not. But you're not sacrificing those people for. You're not trading their lives for hers.
You
You're
are.
trading. You're trading the uncomfortability of a conversation with some motherfuckers that you don't want to talk to for her life. That's what you're trading. That's what's on. That's the wager.
No,
That's the inconvenience. I don't feel like talking to these motherfuckers and telling them not to come fuck with me. I'm gonna just kill this bitch.
What?
he knows the
I'm not.
surface
I'm gonna
world.
kill the one motherfucker that can find me because she was already bamboozled by some white motherfuckers who
Mm-hmm.
told her this was a class project, and she fucking and they sold it to the black market government, who's planning to come fuck my shit up, and I caught them.
Mm-hmm. And I know they're
I
coming to
literally
fuck my
caught
shit
them
up.
coming to fuck me up. And
Mm-hmm.
they thought they was coming to fuck up Wakanda because of what we had down here. They thought they had found a Wakanda satellite installation.
Mm-hmm.
This shit wasn't for no reason.
Hey, what Robert De Niro saying Casino? Either you're in on it or you too stupid to know what's going on. But either way, you out.
Go. Gotta go.
You out. And just because we like the one motherfucker that it happened to be, that doesn't mean that he don't. And he'd rather kill that one motherfucker than a night than every day having to pop up and kill 14 people and throw a helicopter into the ocean every day. Nah, because pretty soon it's gonna be jets and it's gonna be bigger shit that he's gonna have to throw. So let's just keep these motherfuckers away from my door.
Hey yo, look.
And again,
Hey, yo, look.
in your analogy, you are sacrificing all of these soldiers that keep coming to fucking Mexican Atlantis and trying to get in. They all gonna die because they
Who
coming to my
died?
house. They are invaders.
Who's sacrificing them? Namor?
You are
I'm not. Look, they
because what
sacrificing
you say?
themselves, fam. If you
What?
want to go down there and fuck with Namor, go down there and fuck with Namor. He gonna whoop your ass. That girl wasn't going down there fucking with Namor. All Namor had to do was say, hey, look, don't come fucking with me. Y'all relax. Y'all come down here, I'm fucking y'all up. And he had the power to do it again because Wakanda has the power to wipe the entirety of the rest of the world off of the face of the map, but they don't because of their benevolence. Talokan could wipe Wakanda off the map in an afternoon. So therefore, the rest of the world should not have been a threat to them.
Again, roaches aren't a threat to you, but they're annoying as fuck, and you don't want them in your house.
I know, right? And he wanted to kill this girl because roaches is annoying, and I'm saying he's wrong for that, and that's cool. I mean, y'all say different. Y'all can do that. That's cool.
I mean, Wakanda fucking Atlantis up on numerous occasions, so I don't even know where you getting this shit
The
from.
movie we watched, fam. I'm not talking about all the other extra shit. Just talking about the movie we watched.
In the movie we watched, they didn't win, so I don't know where you getting any of this shit from.
What?
Yeah, Namor was about to die.
It was the benevolence of Wakanda again, is why you even have a leg to stand on.
Hey, Namor's gonna die, and then y'all missed that point. Y'all really missed that entirety of the point.
What point?
Namor was going to die. That was a foregone conclusion. It was an inevitability, and Namor would die,
Mm-hmm.
and then his death would galvanize the entirety of Talokan, and they would come
And get fucked up
and
some more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Believe
Because,
that all you want. Okay, cool.
because
Yeah, I've seen it.
because also
Ha 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 ha
the
ha.
Black Panther and Namor were the only two that had ingested the herb. So those other motherfuckers might be super strength, but the Black Panther would be able to beat the shit out of all of them.
Hey, look. Okay, so the Black Panther, after everybody else in Wakanda is dead, because that's what's gonna happen. I mean, we saw the ship. We saw all of the best Wakanda had to offer against, let's just say, all of the best Atlantis had to offer. And who was winning that fight?
And then Wakanda also had a big Joker on deck.
Man, Joe. All right, cool. Y'all, all right, bet.
Because you had like once Shuri killed
Killed
maybe
that
more than
nigga.
two,
She was
two
just gonna stay on the beach.
right.
She's
She was
gonna
just
hop
gonna
over there and kill the rest of the motherfuckers.
she was gonna
But
take a nap for the
she
rest
was
of the
gonna
day.
she was gonna claw all of them to death, and
Yes.
the rest of not Atlantis, the rest of Talokan wasn't just gonna come up off the ocean and just murder and just murder motherfuckers
Since we're all
all day.
pretending now,
I know, right?
no, because now you're pretending. Now we're gonna pretend that we're kind of gonna
You
go
know
back.
that's why she didn't kill him, right? She didn't kill him because she was so benevolent.
Yes, that's why she didn't kill him because she was
All right.
benevolent. That's it.
Yeah, show them who you are.
That was the character arc.
She couldn't kill him because in killing him and exacting her revenge, she was going to be sealing the fate of Wakanda.
No, she was gonna be just as bad as Killmonger.
Hey, look, all right,
Which is
Yes.
why
all right,
Angela
all
Bassett
right.
showed up and not Killmonger.
Why you think M'Baku said that shit to her before the fight? What do you think the relevance of that conversation was?
To not be the vengeful motherfucker? To remember that we are who the fuck we are?
They call him who who God.
To them,
He is a
To
god.
them,
he is a
he is
god.
a god.
Motherfucker.
He is a god. And what will happen to the people if you remove their god? What are they going to do to you after?
Fall to their knees like every other
Hey, look,
god.
that's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. Okay, cool.
He didn't say anything. I'm finishing his
That
statement.
all right, cool. You
Fall
finishing
to
it.
their
That was
knees
that's
like
what that's what
every
he
other
was that's what he
civilization.
was implying, and that's why he was like, "Hey, look, don't kill this motherfucker," because his
Fall
people
to,
gonna fall to their knees and be our servants forever. Because
like
that is the M'Baku is really on the man, Joe. I don't want people to be subservient to Wakandans. I would never want that. Even though they just killed our queen, I
he
would
just
never
want
want
to be
to.
alone. He want to be alone.
I know, I know. He want,
They want a servant full of Atlanteans.
fam. They came to Wakanda and beat the shit out of all of them, and then said, "You got 5 days." The best they came up with was one motherfucker. Now, if you told me that they gave a bunch of other Wakandans this herb and other Wakandans had special imbued powers and shit like that,
I was about to
I'll be
say that
all
when
with
you
you.
when you brought
But
your
they
fiction.
didn't. But they didn't
I was
though.
about to say that, but when you brought your fictional Atlanta second wave, I was gonna say they all went back into just the new herbs Shuri
What
created.
you mean, my fictional second wave? The motherfucker told you.
Ain't nobody told me shit.
I got more soldiers than you got blades of grass.
And I just killed your ass, so I don't give a shit what
I
you
killed
talking about.
you, nigga.
And
You
then I'm
saw
gonna kill
300. You
them.
saw 300. Leonidas died. And what that do
Fam,
to the Persians? The
I just
Persians got marked.
I just killed the Hulk. Do you think I give a fuck about any one
They
of them
killed
other than what
Leonidas. All right, cool. You
Leonidas
got
ain't
it,
the Hulk?
fam. I bet.
Namor is
I
as
bet.
strong as the Hulk.
I bet. I bet. You
I
got it.
just ripped his wings off, nigga.
You got it. Yeah, you did. You
Give a
did. You
fuck
got it.
about the rest of
You
them
got
fish
him. You
people.
got him. You got him. You got him. I got it. I got you.
It sound like self
Uh,
hate. That's what it sounds
no,
like.
it sound like
It sound like you
rationale.
got
No, no,
self
not
hate
self
in your
hate,
heart.
motherfucker. They they stacked the deck. What the fuck do you want? I'm not Wakandan. This ain't self hate. This is fiction, motherfucker.
Exactly, and they fed you some fiction, and you fell
Yeah,
for it.
the
Good last
fictionary tale they painted.
fiction was
Man,
fiction. And you just saw it. Because in his fiction, he was going to win the fight. And he lost it.
Yeah, Joe.
So why do you believe anything else that
Alright.
he said?
Alright.
Why is that so hard to connect in your head?
The motherfucker
He
also
lost the
said,
fight.
he
He
also
said he was
said,
going to win the
he
fight.
also,
He
he
lost that.
also, he also said, I can't beat the Black Panther. I can't. But hey, she
He
could have
said that
killed,
after he
she
was
could
talking
have
all that
killed,
other shit to get his
she could
ass
have
whipped.
killed me. She could have killed me, and she didn't. We ain't even got to go to war with them because the world is going to go to war with them. They're going to come with us. They're going to come to us and be our allies. They tried to give him the, they tried to give him the benevolent hand at the end. They tried to make his defeat benevolent. I'm showing her mercy because they're going to need us and we're going to be allies.
He had
Like
to
I
say what
said.
he had to say so he didn't look like a bitch in front of his peoples.
All right, cool. You think that man give a fuck about looking? All right, whatever.
Yes. Rip that nigga wing off, nigga. She ripped that nigga's wing off, nigga. He is no longer a god. He had to appear
Hey,
benevolent.
hey, 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 hey! Look, real quick. Just tell me why you liked or didn't like this movie and the rest of the review. Because we just gonna
Cause
argue this
Mex
shit.
manga, nigga.
We
Cause
just gonna argue this shit for the next
the
3 hours, and
exact
I don't feel
opposite
like
of
it.
everything you said. Cause all the shit.
Just state your points.
Cause Mex manga, nigga. Cause they keep trying to make benevolent stories out of everybody against us. That's why. Cause they painted the perfect arc. We painted the perfect arc for us to be subservient, where we've mastered everybody, and now yet we've slipped another rung in our own movie.
It's an interesting angle.
Hey, look. So the reason you don't like it is because we subservient to some other motherfuckers in the movie.
Because she had to play subservient to some other people in the movie. I don't like that they hinted at that M'Baku fucked at the end. It was just a lot of shit they did. I don't like the bastard son they gave to T'Challa. It's just a lot of shit that they did to the image of the Black Panther in this movie. A lot of shit.
But the Black Panther was in this movie. The Black Panther won that fight. The Black Panther bested Namor. The Black Panther defeated all of the Talokans. The Black Panther came out ahead. Just what you just told me a minute ago.
And then had to play subservient.
How did they play subservient to some motherfuckers that they're so? She ripped that nigga wing off.
We just told you. We just
I'm
told
asking.
you because he had to act like he let her go. He had to act like this was a act of benevolence. We just said how he had to pretend. She had to let him pretend instead of all that fierceness Ramonda had. They had to bring us back in check. They killed another fierceness. They had shoved the one peaceful of us in Ramonda over the edge and then whacked her ass. Soon as she rose up, separated her from her motherfucking protection and whacked her ass. And then made the new queen fucked by the monkey people and, and pretend to be subservient to the Mexicans.
What you mean, fuck by the monkey people?
M'Baku, you say you don't recall that part. Or you didn't get that from when he stepped off the fucking Quinjet, whatever the fuck that was.
Oh, you said that was implying that he had fucked her. Oh, I didn't.
You didn't
get
get that from the ruffled clothes, the stepped off the Quinjet.
Nigga,
Now I
that
got
motherfucker's
to fight.
he's wearing a loincloth the entire time. What
Just
ruffled
watch
clothes?
the difference in them clothing and the clothes he's had on the entire time. Just watch it.
He's not wearing a chest plate, fam. That's the only difference.
Again, we're talking
All
about
right.
illusion. Just because you didn't pick it
Fam,
up.
he's coming to the waterfall fight thing. Nobody wears their armor there. So why would he come in his armor
Wasn't
there?
coming to
I know, right? Okay, cool.
he wasn't coming to no waterfall fight. He was just stepping off the shit after they done had a fight at the waterfalls. Nigga, they wasn't doing no fucking fighting, fam.
It was the exact same ceremony, situational that
You
the
think they was
original
gonna do a ceremony right then and there with no
man,
queen?
man, Joe, man,
That was the point of the
man,
joke,
Joe,
nigga, because
man,
they were
Joe.
in the ceremonial place.
Okay, all right, real quick.
Yes.
Black Panther 1, when he came back and they stripped him of the herb, he was not expected to fight anybody. It was supposed to be a ceremony of the crowning. Am I still on? Okay, I thought I froze. It was supposed to be a ceremony of the crowning of the Black Panther king. That's what that was supposed to be. He came there to just get his back pat and congratulated, and then drink some old herb and get his powers back and get on with the rest of the party. And Baku and them showed up. Remember, he asked about them. He asked who wanted to step up and do some shit, and they was all like, "Not us," because it typically doesn't involve that shit for the most part. It's normally a smooth joint, but every now and again, a motherfucker want to buck for the position, and the motherfucker buck for the position, and that's what happened. It's never expected. It's typically supposed to be you fly in, come in, you wave, and you wear your little, your loincloth shit, and then you be on about your business. They were expecting Shuri to come down in her loincloth shit, put the challenge out, nobody challenge her, and then we say you the queen. And then he jumped out the jet and said, "Hey, nah, you expecting her to come for a coordination and all that shit today? That's why you're here. She ain't finna be here. I'm telling you right now what's going on. I'm finna be the king. We already talked about it. Ain't even gonna be no fight. We doing shit different nowadays because she new school, so it's what it is. Am I wrong in that interpretation? 'Cause I think you finna say I'm wrong, but go ahead.
I ain't finna say shit, nigga. I told you your idea, so now you just in real mode. That's what I think we can move forward. That's it. He acted like he fucked, walked off that plane
Okay.
in a situation nobody was expecting nothing to happen, and made a joke like he fucked and walked off. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Then the bastard son. You got a problem with that too? No, they secretly married.
No, I don't. I have a problem with the bastard son. I don't like that. I don't like that imagery. I don't like the suggestion. I don't like what the fucking the direction they're going with that shit. It don't make no sense for you to take your son and remove him from the country that you supposedly love so much because it's so fucked up. Even though we've had no inclination of this place being fucked up at all. Pressure. I don't know what the fuck pressure you talking about because Shuri flipped you off. She looks like the most well-adjusted princess, highly pressurized situation put in motherfucker I've ever seen in my life up until like everybody else died, but before just it was just her daddy dead, she seemed to be doing just fine. You didn't know you was finna die when you told this bitch to leave. By the story, uh, by the story evidence, it didn't make no sense. They just shoehorn some shit in to try to justify the bullshit they did in the rest of the movie. To say, well, we gonna placate everybody. We gonna give you, hey, we gonna give you T'Challa again. Just wait.
You know, fast track a nigga to you. Just wait.
Yeah, just wait. And no, I don't want to wait because you think we got the luxury of time, motherfucker. And I'm not. No, this shit's over with. You don't even funky as your last cut. This shit was
Doo doo. It was doo doo.
that sounds
It was
counterintuitive,
Jufro doo doo.
and that sounds counterintuitive calling it doodoo when I said funky, but doodoo is not good when we talk about funky. It's not the funk we were speaking.
Yeah,
That
doo doo
shit sucked.
stink. It don't stink.
You right. You right. It's thinking. Don't stink.
Yeah, it was doo doo. It was too many. It was too many false narratives being boasted in that motherfucker. That's why I wish y'all had watched Women King. Women King would have sold it right up in y'all heads. I wish y'all would have watched this shit. They just blame fucking the whole tribe of women for slave trade. That shit was remarkable,
Hey,
remarkable. And
hey,
then it was funny how it just continued with the woman aggrandizing. And see, this is one of them things where the points you have to point out will be nitpicky and it's just a movie, whatever, whatever. But it seems almost purposeful that
hey.
they tore down the men that, like, it's okay to say that these people were laxed in their in their judgment or their duty or whatever the fuck you want to say that they fell short at. But do you have to expressly make them men, even though they were men? Like, do you have to point out that the men, these men, like,
Bam,
nigga,
bam. The women fucked up all through this movie. In in the attempt to emasculate,
didn't I
remove,
just
I
say
don't
you
know.
have to point out all the nitpicky boy? That's why I did that.
You don't have
That's why
to.
I hate to be
But
bagged
hey,
into
look,
this
hey, look, hey,
corner
look.
because then you have
You
to point
call
out
it you call it nitpick. I don't call it nitpick. It's just real shit that happened in the movie. He dies, and a year later, the country is in utter turmoil. You are being openly, aggressively attacked by foreign nations.
the French at that.
The French at that. So it's not a glowing indictment of what Ramona is doing. This vibranium detecting device was manufactured right under your noses. You had no idea it was happening. You didn't stop it. So you're derelicting your duties. There was I thought that I thought that vibranium was Wakanda's overall was their number one priority. We searching this shit out everywhere it is. We heard it's some vibranium being moved in the casino in Rio, and we won't wherever the fuck they was in Black Panther one, and we won't in. You know what I'm saying? To the point where motherfuckers are making devices about it and going and doing deep sea explorations, and y'all know
Motherfucker make a
nothing
nickel
about it,
bag of vibranium in the park.
huh?
If a motherfucker sell a nickel bag of vibranium in the park, I want
We
it.
want in.
That's what it used to be, but Ramona got it, and it wasn't that.
Sorry, I'm just doing my communion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she wasn't shown glowingly, and then Koye, general, woman general of the country, leader. She doesn't make good decisions. She decides, okay, with the threat looming of these motherfuckers who infiltrated our defenses, what does she do? She doesn't look inward and say, I need to get better on my shit. She says, well, we need to get better on our shit. There's something there. Let's investigate it. She goes into this automatic toxic masculinity. If I was there, that shit wouldn't have happened. I'm Big Dick Rick. I'd have smacked the shit out that motherfucker. That's not the way to handle these situations. To come out and say you being Big Dick Rick, my shit was out there. I'd have fucked him up. Overconfident. Not a very flattering trait. Overconfident. Took that girl out there against the wishes of the queen and got her kidnapped. Fought valiantly, and we showed us all of that shit. Yeah. It's cool. But hey, bitch, maybe if you would have took a couple reinforcements with you, you wouldn't have got the princess kidnapped.
Mm, that's a hot take.
Hey, look, I got them all through the movie. Princess Shuri, you ain't you ain't absolved in none of this shit. You throw your hissy fits because you're mad because you had a problem you couldn't fix. So you cut off from everybody else. You stop developing uh technology at the rate that you were. You get fixated on a project that had it not been for these catastrophic or unfortunate circumstances would never have seen the light of day because you'd just been tinkering with that shit forever. I didn't see any major advances in Wakanda technology from the last movie to this movie. Was Shuri blipped also?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that explains a little bit then. She was blipped. She didn't spend the last 5 years plus working on some shit. So I don't know exactly how much time between Endgame and Wakanda Forever happened. I don't know. So I'll let that one slide. I ain't even gonna pick the phone with that one. But
That shit been a long time too, though, at least 5 years.
I mean, hey, look, I ain't even gonna get into those weeds. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone.
What type of Mexican Wakanda grass was these motherfuckers smoking? Is all I want to know. I still gonna find this raw
Hey,
vibranium fact somewhere.
hey, I
'Cause I
mean, you
know
might
for,
find it. I mean, I don't. I just don't know it. I don't
I
know, so
know for a
I
fact
can't
that
comment on
shit
it. I don't. I
is
don't know if
supposed
raw
to,
vibranium is worse than than
supposed to
than
smash the fuck up against.
worked on vibranium. I don't know.
I mean, because that's the whole mythos behind it. Is because Wolverine can cut through Black Panther's suit, but Black Panther can't cut through his claws. And
Nah, I don't know about that.
yes, yes.
Uh, I don't know if it's because of his claws. I think that the Black Panther suit is susceptible to puncture, not necessarily slash, and bullets just lose their momentum. That's why they
Wolverine
don't ever puncture it.
cuts through,
Yeah, you can punch through it because you can
slice it. He can
puncture.
slice it. He can cut, slice it. He's cut it, slice it.
All right,
You
you say
don't
so.
know. Why the fuck are
No,
you
I
even
don't.
arguing this shit?
What argument did you hear? Literally said, all right,
No,
I
you
don't
say
know.
no.
No, I said, all right, I don't know. Literally, that's what I said out my motherfucking mouth.
But you shouldn't have said anything because you didn't know in the
No,
beginning.
motherfucker, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. I can't even be like, well, whatever. I don't know. I
I'm
can't even
telling you a
respond to
fact.
the shit.
Wolverine has cut
What?
through the shit.
And then
And you like,
I didn't even
nah.
argue the fact. I said, okay, well, I don't know. I gave it to you. I gave it to you. You can't even accept it because you want to fight so fucking much against what I say.
No. Silence when you
Say
don't
no,
know
no,
is
no. I
giving
don't
it
have to
to
be
you.
silent. I can respond to you. Who the fuck do you think you are? That I
Silence
can't
when
say
you don't
shit.
know. No contention
So I
there.
can't.
One
No,
silence.
I
One
said
silence.
no
No contention.
contendere. But I did.
You did.
Don't try to.
That's
Hey, look.
why we're talking. That's why we're talking.
Don't try to Joe side me.
Who is Joe
Don't try to
Side?
Joe. Kyrie's team owner of the Brooklyn Nets, Joe Side, the motherfucker who put the 6-point plan and said, "Hey, look, motherfucker ain't gonna care about me." Huh?
You literally said, nah.
No,
Y'all got that bad fucking habit.
no, you got that bad habit of thinking everybody's. You got this badass motherfucking.
No, here's what they're writing. I don't even want to hear about this shit. Here's what they're fucking writing. You just said it on fucking recorded tape. But
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So yeah, he can
We
cut
can run
through
it back.
Black
We can run it
Panther,
back. We can run it back. We can run it back.
but he can't cut
That
through his
because I literally
motherfucking
said,
claws.
"Yeah, I don't know, so I
And,
couldn't argue with you."
and he also can't, like neither one of them can cut through carbonadium. So adamantium is stronger than vibranium, and carbonadium is stronger than all that shit. I don't even fucking know the point I was bringing this shit up for now.
I think your point was I disagree with Jacques, and that was pretty
No,
much
it
it.
had
That was pretty
nothing
much
to.
the crux of your point.
It was
Even when
no
I'm not
you. I
disagreeing
was
with,
making a point that
even when
you
I'm not
interjected
disagreeing with
on.
you want to disagree with me. But it's cool.
I was
No?
making a point that you interjected on. It wasn't shit you was saying that I was disagreeing about.
Okay.
So no, swing and a miss. But anyway,
Okay.
so
Okay.
fucking goddamn. Adamantium, carbonadium. It wasn't just a random Snapple fact. It was for a fucking reason. But yeah. Oh, about raw fucking adamantium. I mean, raw fucking vibranium being weaker than all of them shits. Because it's like once you work it and mix it with shit, it gets stronger. So it's supposed to go raw adamantium, worked adamantium. I mean, raw vibranium, worked vibranium. That alloy shit with Captain America, adamantium, carbonadium, and then uru metal is supposed to be stronger than all of it.
Uru metal.
The starship from Thor.
Oh,
Mm.
what Mjolnir is made out of?
I don't
Mhm.
know if Uranor is made out of uru metal, but I know the axe head is. Stormbreaker is made out of uru metal. I don't know if Mjolnir is.
Yeah.
But I'm almost positive that raw adamantium is supposed to be soft compared to worked. Like soft. And they got Namor out there. Just, man, I could get my people out of slavery. I could work with the soft adamantium. We could grow grass underwater. We just do it all, baby. We knitting shit out of adam. We knitting shit out of vibranium. We've y'all just suck compared to us, and we like this because we want to be. It's peaceful under here.
And we want
We
to keep
not
it that way.
we not backwards. We simple.
Mhm.
They basically made the Mexican underwater Beverly Hillbillies.
I don't know. I don't know.
Mm.
Uh, I just Googled vibranium versus adamantium. First thing I got. Bear with me. While adamantium is denser, it can still succumb to extreme heat. While vibranium's only true weakness is sonic waves and itself. By lacking easily accessible counters, vibranium easily takes the crown as a stronger metal. Wait. Can vibranium beat adamantium? Which metal comes out on top? Question. While vibranium is the more durable metal, adamantium is the more dense metal. This means that given the right circumstances, adamantium can potentially cut through pure vibranium. Uh, Another one. Can Wolverine cut vibranium? Wolverine's adamantium can cut through normal vibranium with some degree of difficulty. The confusion comes when people confuse the MCU Captain America shield with the canon comic universe's Captain America shield. Hey, look, I say that to say this. I don't fucking know. The first three things I read, well, actually the first four things, because the fourth one is is a is a fucking vibranium pro strong as shit. The first four things I came across: two vibranium, two adamantium. I don't fucking know. I say that to say this. I'm never gonna argue this shit with real intensity or who the fuck knows? All
No
this shit is
one
fake.
knows. No one knows. They change it up every 2 years.
So I would never bog down into the weeds of that particular other shit. The other shit, I will. I will, because I mean it's a fun argument to have. But I don't know.
But anyway, wet Mexicans will never keep up with Wakanda. And I'm sorry they keep making me say wet Mexicans because we might get censored, but they did it.
Nobody is making you say that though.
Yeah, they pretty much forced that on us.
Yeah,
They didn't.
they did.
You could just call them Mexicans. You
They were,
don't have to make any description of their moistness.
but but there were dry Mexicans there,
You could
and
have
I
called them
love.
blue. You could have called them blue Mexicans, like some
It
weird
sound like
subset,
all
some weird subset of Breaking Bad meth.
no, that sound like Democratic Mexicans, and
Oh, I was definitely
I didn't
on.
even get into the fact that that could have been the they wanted to okey doke us into getting us to think that the Mexicans somehow just not Republican anymore or not
That,
Republican leaning.
that,
Let
that,
me be
that
correct.
that's gonna be bad because Trump got on TV last night and talked about how robust his Mexican base was.
Pro who?
Robust his
Oh,
Mexican base was.
robust. They Republican leaning. Anything that's anti
Oh yeah, I
Negro,
know.
anything anti Negro is pro Mexican.
Mm.
Mhm. Hey, I think if this movie was good, it would have definitely did something for racial tensions. And since it was the pile of steaming shit that it was, it
Poly steaming shit.
yeah, pile of steaming shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think if they wouldn't have sacrificed our dignity at every turn, it would have been a much better movie. No Shuri fucking. She killed that nigga.
Hey,
Ramona lived and made
hey,
up with Koye. Like they needed to resolve all of that shit. No bastard child. Like
should ever be the Prince of Wakanda.
yes, definitely should have had some fucking secret wedding. And in this movie, in this fucking movie,
And this
and not premiere it next movie or when they finally notice the error of their ways. In this movie, they should have hinted at some secret fucking wedding. I would have
and
took that
him stashing them because of the threat to him
to
based
him
on
and
the
his
based.
child.
You could have went on the you could have reached you could have spoke to the overall
You,
uh wickedness of the rest of the world trying to impress upon them
you could have
whatever trying to attack Wakanda or making a climate in which Wakanda may need to start to protect itself because of the ills of the rest of the world. You could have played on that aspect of it because that's the aspect that you gave us at the end of it that you seem to try to be angling to. So you could have actually just angled to that and drew that direct parallel. You could have not wasted our fucking time for damn near 3 hours making Namor the villain and had him be our traditional, knowing damn well you go try to make the motherfucker not a villain at the end of the movie, and just had him be the first act villain and come to some agreement and understanding that oh shit, it ain't really him. It's it's the rest of the world.
but I don't get villain at no point that they was trying to make that nigga seem villainous. They
Who?
was trying to shove his message down your throat and then served up a little black girl to do it to make it like, oh no, we not serving up no message. He's a villain. But who the fuck is really gave a fuck about that little black girl? Nobody. I
Fam,
did.
everybody else black that was supposed to give a fuck. That was what that was supposed to do. This Mexican motherfucker is trying to kill this little black girl and they don't make nothing change in your mind. They don't put nothing up in you. But they should have either linked into that shit and actually did it, or stop the bullshit and not waste my time and just make him the first act villain like he should have been and gave us our real villain in the movie and set up the real reveal for whatever the secret wars or the invasion or whatever the fuck was. I think it was the same shit. It was an invasion. The other one was the other war shit they had. But you could have set that up and did it in a real way and been fine with it. But you try to do all this. Well, we're gonna. All they doing is hedging their bets. They don't know which way they want to go, so they want to leave the opportunity to go everywhere because they
They
have
didn't
no
leave
actual
an
fucking
opportunity to
direction.
go nowhere but Mexican. Like they sacrificed us this entire movie. Like they didn't leave it to go nowhere. They again said, "All right, black folks will take second fiddle. They'll take this little bone I'm finna scrape off of them, but we can't make them the complete victor of this entire movie. We can't make Namor so villainous that Shuri is next to God by leaving him alive. We
That's
gonna
my
make
point.
right. I'm agreeing with you, sir. I'm just saying I don't feel that he was villainous at no point. I don't think he was villainous at no point. I think in everybody's mind, his only point of angst was that little black girl, and she was fucking uh she was I mean not vulnerable. What the fuck is the word? Early on said Alzheimer's. She was able to be got. It's like nobody really gave enough of a fuck about her to create any emotional dissonance for the movie. Like
Mm-hmm.
nobody was really even grasping what was going on to even say that he's a villain. I don't think like you being black pegged him as a villain for that act, but I don't think that was supposed to be the angle. I think she was
Fam, he was the
father.
villain. He was the villain because he was killing people.
No,
Who was he killing?
Yeah,
I mean because T'Challa at the very beginning of Black Panther 1 killed a
Killed
bunch of motherfuckers.
like who was he killing?
who did T'Challa kill? He beat up a lot of motherfuckers.
He
Didn't
killed the
kill
rebels
nobody.
at the
Oh,
beginning in the dark.
yeah,
In the
the
world's
hood.
darkest, quickest cut in
Right.
cinematic history.
Although all those were not kills.
Some of them
None of them
were.
were. And look, that's what you want to say. All those were left up to your imagination. Maybe he killed him, maybe he did. They left you the ambiguity so he could remain a hero. They showed you this motherfucker killing people.
I only saw Namor throw a helicopter. I didn't know
Fam,
what happened to the people that was
You
in the
only seen
helicopter.
people walking into the ocean. They could have died. They could have not.
Right.
all right,
Maybe the
brother.
motherfuckers can swim.
All right, cool.
Fuck. God damn.
Cool, cool, cool.
Fuck.
Namor, they didn't. That's cool. Namor didn't kill nobody. Black Panther did. All right, cool,
Namor killed the shit out of Ramona. Killed the shit out of her.
cool.
But
And
again,
you,
we didn't have to be the money.
and the people on the ship, we don't know.
Hey, nigga, you saying motherfuckers that had vibranium claws go into them just shook that shit off.
Who did he? Who they told that shit to? Only motherfucker they killed with vibranium claws was fucking Killmonger Daddy.
Nigga, the very beginning of the first Black Panther. What was the opening at?
Him killing a bunch of motherfuckers.
Again, and I don't think he killed them.
The
You think he
child
open
trafficking.
hand knocked him out?
He beat them up. He
Open
didn't
hand was
kill
clawed out.
nobody.
He was open hand scratching them. He was knocking
Hey,
them
look.
out.
Yep.
He wasn't clawing their ass to death.
Nope.
All
I
right.
don't. I don't.
Well, again, Namor was just making people wet. Pause.
All right. Cool. Cool. Cool.
They woke up
Cool.
once they got in the water.
Cool. Cool. They woke up once they got no water, and that was it. They
And then the
showed.
rescue boat that you
They
didn't
showed.
see
They showed the
slid past
Talakoan. They showed the Talakowans. Talakowans killed a lot of motherfuckers. They showed Namor kill mother. But hey, whatever it is, hey, man, maybe he did. I don't know. It's the ambiguity. They didn't show him as the villain. They wasn't implying that he was a villain. He didn't do no villainous shit. He didn't make no. There was no point that made you think that he was supposed to be the villain or made you feel that he was the villain. That's fine. That's cool. That's what you got. We just got different things from the film.